What is up, people of the Pokezoners? This is Destroyer1446 here with a PO battle, and yeah, sorry for not uploading last week. Things happened, and by things happened, I mean I completely forgot. That was like the next day. I was like, oh crud! I didn't upload to the Pokezoners. It's like whatever, fine, I'll do it. But I remember today, so that's good. Now, this is a battle against Jim E. Russler. This was one of the most annoying battles I've ever done. It is with my new OU team, which my new OU team is awesome. So, I have to... And his ranking isn't really that good, which made me think he was a nub, but he wasn't actually that bad. Well, this is a pretty good battle, so... get on with this now, shall we? So, first of all, I'm going to speed this up because this is a pretty long battle. He goes for the protect on, I go for the substitute, since I didn't think Gliscor could really do much to Gyarados, except maybe sub, and then, I don't know. I figured he would switch there, though. He goes for the Ice Fang, gets the crit. Now I'm thinking that the Ice Fang would not be able to take out my sub. So I just go for another substitute. He goes into Polytone, was like, I know what's coming, it's the Perish song. I go for the bounce on this thing. So I could try and take it out, but he goes for the protect, and either way I miss, so now I'm sad. So I don't have too long. I decided to go ahead and hit it with a waterfall, since it's rain boosted anyways. It'll do a good amount of damage. Get a nice hit off before the Perish song runs out. So I go ahead and switch into Jolteon. He switches into Ferrothorn. I'm like, nice switch, man. That was a pretty good prediction. So I go into my Gyarados, since I figured he'd set up some hazards, and Ferrothorn, I guess he can Power Whip and kill my sub in one hit, but I don't think he does that much to Gyarados. Actually, he does about half health with a Power Whip, but either way, he goes back into Politoed, same nonsense as before. I go ahead and hit it with a waterfall, since I know he's gonna Perish Song me here. And now here I believe I go for the bounce here, because I know he's gonna protect. No, I go for another Dragon Dance, that way I could hit him next turn with a waterfall. But he's actually going to go for the protect again and get off the 2-turn protect, which isn't that hard to do. It's not that uncommon. But it would have been nice to get that +2 waterfall off on it. So now I go into my Ferrothorn, figuring he'd go into his Ferrothorn like he did last time, which he does. I set up my Stealth Rocks, and he T-Waves me. I'm like, oh no, I have a paralyzed Ferrothorn. Now it's even slower than it was before. I go ahead and paralyze his Ferrothorn as he sets up Spikes. I'm like, no, I gotta take care of this thing with Rachi, since Rachi's good with that. I go for the Fire Fang. Since it's in the rain, it's not going to do a lot of damage, and he gets the Paralyze off on my Rachi, which is not good. Paralyzed Rachi is never fun. So now I go into Reuniclus, since Reuniclus doesn't take any of the damage from the entry hazards, and I figure with Focus Blast it could take it out, but a +1 Focus Blast is not able to take it out, and he can T-Wave me. So now I'm like, now I'm gonna get Para-Hacked a lot, aren't I? So that's problems. And so now he goes for the protect, as I go for the Focus Blast here. I'm like, ugh, I wanted to take out that thing, but he has protect. So now I go for another Focus Blast. I miss on his switch to Reuniclus, and he is Calm Minding as well. So this end up turning into a pretty bad stall war. He has a Life Orb though, and I have the leftovers. So that's the only main difference between our Reunicluses. So I hit him there, figuring maybe I can get a Spit Death drop. I'm like, forget this. I'm gonna just keep Calm Minding up. So, and he keeps Calm Minding up, except I'm at I have a minus special defense, and he doesn't, so my special attack and special defense aren't even like his, but I'm still higher up in the ranking of Status. I believe I'm at +5, and that makes me +6 right there. So now I proceed to hit him with things, hoping that I don't get para-hacks and I can take this thing out and get SPDF drops that I don't get. Now here, I'm thinking I go for the... No, next turn I believe I go for the Focus Blast, thinking I have a higher chance of getting a SPDF drop or something. One of these turns I go for it. I don't know which one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, here I finally get the SPDF drop on him, except not really. I thought I got a SPDF drop on him somewhere in there, but he gets a crit with a Focus Blast. I'm like, really? So it's like, no, I'm not standing for this. I'm gonna body slam, para flinch you to death where Uniclus isn't. I'm not playing around with none of this. He should have just attacked me there though, instead of recovering. Because now I can proceed to para flinch him to death. This is what happens. But now he gets off a Focus Blast. I'm like, really? I'm para flinching with Jirachi. One does not simply get out of para flinch from Rachi. It doesn't happen. So now he goes for the Rapid Spin, with course I'm like, okay, you're not Shell Smash. That's nice. He goes for the Toxic Strike. I mean, maybe he does have Shell Smash, he's just going for the Rapid Spin to get rid of my rocks. But no, he's actually like a bulky setup setup entry hazards and Rapid Spin Cloister. So I just proceed to set up D-Dances, thinking, hey, maybe I can take out this Politoed with a Waterfall here, as he goes for the Parasong. Like, nope. Sad face. Now, here, I go for the bounce on the Protect, because I know he's going to go for the Protect. And here, he does not get this double Protect, so I'm like, yes, I can take this out. And that's a dead Politoed, so I do not have to worry about getting Perish Song when I go for a Gyarados sweep. Because if it weren't for that Perish Song on that Politoed, Gyarados would have swept his team already. Maybe not Ferrothorn, but... Now I go for the Power Whip there, because there's not much my Ferrothorn could have done other than that. I could have set up my Stealth Rock, but I didn't see the point in that. So now I just go for the Power Whip, do some damage off on that Cloister, and he goes for the Icicle Sphere. I am able to live this, but I'm pretty hurting. I get off another Power Whip, so this Cloister is almost dead. Just one more hit. He gets Parahacks, but I miss. So I'm like, ugh. So now he can just take me out with another Icicle Sphere. So now I'm like, forget this. I got Jolteon here, you know. And he goes into Gliscor. I go in for the Shadow Ball, because I didn't want to go for the HP Ice, because the HP Ice would have been too risky over prediction. I get the SPDF drop, but he goes for the Protect, so the second Shadow Ball is not enough to take him out because of the extra health he got. Now he goes for the Protect again to get some more health back from Toxic. From Poison Heal, as well as stall out my Toxic because of the Toxic Spikes that Cloister got up. Now I go for the Substitute here. I really don't know why he switched there. He could have like Power Whipped my sub and I would have been hurting because of that. But now I can set up more because I'm not worried about this Tornadus at all, since I know I outspeed it. This is I'm like life or whatever. So now I'm at +3 attack, +2 speed because of Moxie. I'm like, now I can take this thing out. This thing isn't a threat anymore. If he stayed in, it could have been a threat, but now I'm able to take out that Ferrothorn, and that's pretty much GG right here, I'm thinking. Because now I'm at +4 attack. I can take out this Gliscor with a Waterfall, and his last Pokemon would be his Cloister. I'm like, yeah, it's GG. So that was a good game and a really annoying battle, but it's like, I'm like, thank you, I can finally get in Gyarados without the worry of Politoed setting up a Perish Song on it and just sweep his team, which I was trying to do from the very beginning, but I couldn't do. So that was a satisfying win after a long 70-turn battle. I mean, I've had longer battles, but that was when I was like Toxic stalling with Cosmic Power, Deoxys D and UU, but because that's always fun. And also with Power Split Shuffle. Power Split Shuffle does work. So yeah, I've had longer battles than this, but this was the longest battle I've had in a very long time, since I don't really play that way anymore. Normally my battles don't last much more than 20 turns. I mean, I kind of missed having the longer battles, because a lot of times people would be impatient and forfeit just because they were going to be long battles, and I'd get more wins that way. But overall, this was a good battle for somebody with such a low ranking, so I'm glad I had it and be able to upload it to the Pokezoners and maybe get some subs, which since I lost my 50 subs, I had 51 subs and now I have 47 subs. I even uploaded like a 50 sub special thing. I'm like, now I look stupid because I don't have 50 subs anymore, so why don't you go check out my channel if you haven't already and go subscribe to that. So until next week, this has been Destroyer1446. Bye.